Let's talk about 5 ways to rediscover yourself through motherhood. If you don't know me, I'm Ashley LaShure, and I help moms take themselves from the bottom of their list and start putting themselves towards the top and really figuring out who they are again. And if you stay tuned for the end of this video, I do have a free challenge for you as well. So, tip number one, reconnect with your passions. When we become parents, when we become moms, we tend to lose sight of our passions because our kids come first, right? And you become super busy, especially when you have a newborn, and you typically forget about what you loved doing. So, we're going to focus on reconnecting with those passions. And also, don't be scared to start exploring new passions as well, because I always tell my clients that you got to stop focusing on who you were. Like, I want to get back to who I was before kids because you are not that person anymore. You are now a mom. You gained a new title. You are a little bit different now. So you might like different things now. So explore, reconnect with old passions, but also explore new ones as well because you might find you like these other things too. Tip number two, prioritize self care. This is huge. Self care gives you a sense of self love and self confidence, and you just carry yourself a different way when you have self love and self confidence in your life. Self care is huge, and self care looks different for everyone, but you have to prioritize it. Tip number three, look, reflect on your identity. Like I said, you were a different person before kids, right? So we can't focus on wanting to get back to ourselves before kids. We just have to rediscover who we are now, now that we have kids, right? And now that we have that mom title. So reflect on that identity of who you were before kids, whether it's journaling, meditating, but really get back in touch of who that was, who that person was. What did you like doing? What are the passions that you were passionate about? But also reflect on who you are now. What do you like doing now? What brings you joy now? And a little challenge I give you when you are doing this task is to not mention your kids. It is so easy as a mom to instantly say, I love hanging out with my kids. I love doing that. And we know you love doing that. However, what do you love doing that has nothing to do with your kids? That's what we want to reflect on and really get in touch with. Tip number four, another important one, is to set boundaries. Set boundaries with yourself, your family, your kids, the people around you. Set those boundaries because that is huge. So for example, my family, my kids know I have to take care of myself, my health, my fitness. So every morning after I get everybody else, ready what they need, I need that 20 to 30 minutes of no interruption to focus on my workout. And yes, they know if there's an emergency or you really need something, like you can interrupt me, it's okay. However, they know the boundary of mom needs that time and it's okay. And this shows your kids and your family too that it's okay to do once they become adults. It's important to be able to set boundaries. And lastly, number five, build that support system. Having a support system is huge, whether it's within your family, your spouse, your friends, a community around you, me, or even like a group that you might find that you're a part of, where you have a group of like minded women and moms who are on the same journey, doing the same thing, that are going to build you up, hold you accountable, and motivate and inspire you as well to keep going in your journey of rediscovering who you are outside of motherhood. So having that support system is huge. And lastly, those are all my tips, but I wanted to share with you that I did have a little challenge for you. If you want to go more in depth with this and learn more and have actionable items that you can do every single day to truly rediscover who you are outside of motherhood, because it is a journey. It's a journey, just like a fitness journey. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take you practicing setting those boundaries and really prioritizing your self care. It's going to take time. So if you want to keep going, I invite you to join my 7-day free challenge to rediscover who you are outside of motherhood. If that sounds like it's up your alley, comment below rediscovery and I'll get you added into that. And I would love for you to subscribe if you are looking for more content on rediscovering who you are. We cover everything, not just health and fitness. I'm covering hormones, I'm covering relationships, setting boundaries, um, your passions, rediscovering those passions, exploring new passions, everything. So I'd love for you to subscribe.